see let's say high surge of white blood cells in the body, it will give you an insight, say something is going on where not for the go on day. Then platelet they help you for no we clotting capability as the for the body. So if somebody they get let's say delay clotting whenever I get caught, so that one day go make it go be a problem. Enough for be so. We get specific range way for day, we will be able to measure that one day. Then we will advise you accordingly. So it also will tell you so many things. The same CBC, it will tell you if somebody anemic. And I work down the way salon people they use all the time. This person the way we see they suffer from anemia. You except from experience, but you not go look somebody and just tell and say they suffer from anemia, because we they do them and a machine they do them. Then they tell you exactly waiting low, waiting high, waiting normal. So for biochemistry, we they do all the KFT, the LFT, the kidney function test, the liver function test, and we they do the lipid profile and all and one and there. So each of these then get different other tests them under. So now some of the tests that they do for biochemistry.
Okay.
Yeah.
The hematology.
So hematology now I be just explain the common one now the CBC. What they do, they do the complete blood count. It gets different parameters and inside way we look for, and then we're able to tell you what's the problem.
The program you listen to now, Well Body Talk, will come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and you listen to Victor King from Maristopes Alone in a lab technician. Today we did talk about basic lab knowledge and different tests them within the do na lab. You earlier talk about the microbiological and also the genetic test. What's in the genetic test and the microbiological then they look at?
So I don't mention the genetic test, but we dey on the verge for go day. We dey very close for go day.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe by the end of this month, maybe next month, we will start that one day.
Okay, we are not start them yet.
Yes, but we dey very close.
What in they talk about in general sense?
So we get different things there, and when you say genetic, I think like a common term. So that is a whole other section where they deal with what they call molecular biology. It's a whole lot of things. So I'm not going to go too deep into that for now.
Okay.
Yes.
So the program Well Body Talk they continue. Now we look at the different tests we earlier been talk about. We get for do with the, for instance, the kidney test. How would they go about them and specification of them?
Okay, so for kidney function test, that's what we call them KFT for short, or renal function test. Now a group of tests them to assess how well the kidney they do. The kidney in our organ them, we get two. We get one on the right, we get one on the left. So then two organ and they help with for filter waste and for clear them waste then from the body. So inside the KFT, they check for things them like urea and creatinine, and the kidney they're responsible for filter the waste as I mentioned, and some of the levels them inside them what they look for. If it then go too high, then it give you it alert way to something will go happen sooner or later. So because of that, then I make we can advise people and for they do regular checkup, because some of these things them and they actually give you signs and symptoms until the issue come up. So but if they do a regular checkup, then we're able to pick them up and we're able to advise you accordingly before the thing we're able to prevent them. So like I mentioned, the kidney help with filter waste and toxins. Then they also help with for regulate electrolytes. So we get electrolytes like sodium and potassium. Kidneys they help with for regulate them. It gets a whole lot of mechanism inside the structure where you get for the filtration membrane and lipofenlu and reabsorption and tubular reabsorption and secretion. So many big things.
Okay. So what it takes for do kidney test?
It's not what you want for do on a normal routine check if the person ready and capable for do them, because not anything like we say big things or specific things, except for people who already get like active liver problems. That one and then there for them, then is sure say what they do. But if somebody walk into the facility and say I want to do let's say I want for just know my health status. This is not in the way we can do, because like Saloya, to be precise, people they take so many medicines. Some of them medicines, and they also they give the kidney more work. Other people and they like young people that they chill a lot, increase alcohol intake and other stuffs. All the one they put stress on the kidneys. So most times if somebody just walking, we can add that one day for you if the person willing, then we can do them. So like there's nothing specific say now they go want to, except if somebody get active disease.
So it's advisable for the do regular kidney test?
Yes.
Okay.
It's totally advisable.
So what are the process? I mean, from the lab perspective, what you want to look at and how the process they go? Is it somebody get for go on the machine or just an idea?
No. Person they go on the machine, but where the person come, we they collect the blood. When he reach to win a lab, because he could go through other process, but when he reach to win a lab, we will collect the blood. When we collect the blood, with a centrifuge, when we centrifuge, we remove the already pan tap, we separate them, because indifferent from the cells that we don't stain at the bottom, because centrifuge and machine where the cells them from the fluid and the other portion of the blood, because blood get different portions. So where we don't get that one, the way we don't remove, like yellow portion of the blood. Even if you get blood, you keep on one place for a while, you go see them, you go set to the cells that will go down, then you go see the one pan tap. So another one they now we use for do the test. And a machine they do them, not like manual procedure. So we get different reagent the way we use for do the mixture, then we get different calculation where we use. All day we get SOP. So they follow the SOP, then we do the mixtures, and some of them will get for incubate for a while. Then after which we will read them from the machine, and then we will process on the machine. Then the machine they give a result directly from the machine.
What kind of result the machine will give? When I go advise whether you are okay or the kidneys maybe don't encounter issue.
So we get different reference range and different parameters inside, and let's just list some of the parameters. So one of the major parameters now the serum creatinine. So, but this one we can say again, not too specific, because they rely on a totally say then they tell the person say the person kidneys get problem, but we get that test the way they go with them and the clinical picture. So like we can give results. Somebody can cancer, they feel this way. Say then doctor say okay, when I do malaria test, we can do malaria test, it come negative, but the doctor look at the clinical picture and make a decision. So for this similarly in self. So we do like I say serum creatinine one, we do uric acid, we do urea, we do sometimes we add electrolyte along, because each of them they go for different things. Like uric acid an end product of purine metabolism. Again another big things we need so many explanation. Then from the creatinine a waste product of muscle metabolism, and we get different muscles in the body. So that one go flag up, they just immediately say the kidney get problems. So now make it careful go different tests. The urea in another way also for mention urea in the body, the urea serum urea. Then electrolyte them like I don't mention, then they measure the minerals that way they help control nerves and other things in the body. Yeah.
How complicating the kidney be?
Very, very complicated. Now a vital organ. So we get two. And the good part of the story is if one go down, the other one can able compensate for the other one.
Is it that individual could be normal if one kidney get issue?
People are in the way genetically born with one.
Everything will be okay.
Yes, but it's just I get for take extra caution than somebody. Would advise everybody for take caution of the organs. But if you get one, just know say if the one go, then you not get another one, and then you get to go through dialysis and the rest for remove all this waste what they talk and toxins, because now the kidney won't work now one day. So we always advise people for always take good care of them organs them, especially the kidney, the liver, the heart, and the rest.
We can look at the other tests them. We still on the kidney, and what are some of the apart from this the chilling where you make mention of mix different chemicals drink, or what are some of the dangers them where somebody would do we go threatening kidney?
So then are the major one and another one, and so you might not want to exclude them again.
Okay.
So for go over we can say some of them not even dangers. some of the like medicines where they take normal medicines, like you say all medicines get side effects. So you go they take medicine for one thing, but they get another side effect where we say they stress the kidney. So some of the medicine the doctor they always advise you for the come around, so we go to monitor how well the stress they go with the kidney. If they stress the kidney too much, then doctor can say okay, stop them.
So that can only happen to the intake of substance or food.
Yes.
Is that the case?
Yes,
but
yes,
not
yes.
physical activities we engage
No, except from maybe some external injury, maybe some stab wound or some maybe fall or accident.
Okay.
But aside that, you not get any external things we go on for affect the kidney inside.
What can go happen if the kidney no dey function properly, and how threatening it is to existence?
So if the kidney no dey function properly, it gets so many things where they lead to. And it's very, very dangerous. So we get so many things that already happen at the body when biochemical reactions them. Like I said, the kidney, then they remove them waste, then they process them all, they filter the blood, and remove the waste. So now imagine say that work they not they go on. Like this country there, we get city council we go come, they clear all the dirty all over the place, and find one specific side go dump them. So now we not get that one there at all. By now this whole place for don't be unbearable. Nobody not able to stay. So that's the same thing for the kidney. So now they clean the blood. All this blood we get in our body, they pass through the kidney every day for do filtration. So they move excess waste, all the hormones, things, everything they move in the form of urine. And so they come outside. So from the kidneys, you go to the ureters and two tubes away can down. Then they connect to the bladder to the urethra, then go outside. As in the form of urine, we can see how they go wet. So now that one day, the wet work can always say that's something very, very toxic. So all the waste now they go. So if the kidney they function, all these ones all the waste and they stay in the system. They lead to so many other conditions like acidosis and all.
In na Victor King, na lab technician from Maristopes Salon. Remember say na Maristopes they support this program for come to you this Thursday, and the program now Well Body Tok will come to you from 98.1 FM. Me really bring you this edition, Musa Kamara na my name, and we go for a break. We continue with your studio guest.
No condition, the condition is permanent. Yeah. 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 Like we are living, my bedroom is full of so much surprises. You may be up and feel no one like you. In my bedroom, no one knows tomorrow. Never look down on anyone. Just be there for one another. Cause what is me, tomorrow might be you. Cause no condition, the condition is permanent. Yeah. Cause no condition, the condition is permanent. Yeah. Cause no condition, the condition is permanent. Yeah. Cause no condition, the condition is permanent. Yeah.
This is Chipang's music.
Laughing at someone's situation, not knowing we are all God's creation. But one thing I want them to know, yeah. No condition is permanent. You never know if someday you will find yourself in that same situation. In this life, you've seen today, tomorrow is the promise. In a twinkle of an eye, your story might change. Be you black or white, no matter your personality. Be you rich or poor, your story might change. Cause no condition.
No condition is permanent. Yeah.
Cause no condition.
No condition is permanent. Oh yeah.
Cause no condition.
No condition is permanent. Oh yeah.
Shout out to you, white priest. Why you came man of the moment? I salute you. Daily courage. No condition.
No condition is permanent.
The program now, Well Body Talk, will come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And if you just join me today, we talk to Victor Kim from Mary Stopes Salon. We look at lab test them, different lab test them. We don't look at broader knowledge about lab test, and we look at specific. We just look at kidney, and now we can look at the liver test. What's in inquire for liver test, and what's in the processes them on a little.
So the liver is a vital organ, just like the kidney. Inside they help for filter toxins, it help for make proteins, and it store nutrients. Then inside the, like I said, it help for remove toxins. It produce bile, where they help in metabolism and digestion of fats. It stores energy and other things. So if the liver inside inflamed or get problems or get disease, now serious problem. And insect we know they take them lightly, because insect now, like I said, now a vital organ. So with for liver function test, we can check for parameters like ALT, the AST. We check for the ALP, lack or in full.
Yeah, it's good.
AST, in bracket SGPT, where you go say na alanine aminotransferase, na an enzyme. We get AST, SGOT, when aspartate aminotransferase. We get ALP, when alkaline phosphatase. We get GGT, gamma glutamate transferase. We get total bilirubin. We get total protein. We get albumin and the rest. So we get that one and day. Most times now that we can check for actually able to assess and tell if somebody get active liver disease or not. And in themselves, we need to just look at one. Although one go able to give you an insight, but most times we tag them along for able to know exactly what thing they happen and what side the problem they come out. Example, if we do let's say if we do LFT, ALT, when alanine aminotransferase, now an enzyme where they found mainly in the liver, and it come up, it is where we get damage to the liver and the cells them inside, or maybe they inflame. So now if that one day we don't do them, it don't flag up, we'd already begin get an insight of what actually go wrong. So let's say if the doctor actually be add now, say we could do GGT along when at the gamma glutamate transferase, now an enzyme is sensitive to alcohol and bile duct obstructions. So now that they tell you say yes, the liver get problems, but the GGT now don't tell you say maybe the person alcoholic. So of course you go move on now for ask them questions related to in lifestyle, or maybe you get some issue with the bile duct and the rest. So that's how we do the test, and we do one, or we do the full profile. Then the one that we flag up, they give you like a clear picture of what actually they go wrong at the place.
So now we look at the liver, just like we look at the kidney just now. What are some of the things them we can lead to liver problem? Is it lifestyle or is it natural?
Most of them are lifestyle, and
what are some of the lifestyle? Yeah,
it's just like this. The kidney, what we mentioned, it's about the things the way they intake. So as I mentioned, one of the major one, if you now have somebody na heavy alcoholic person, so a get risk of that one day forget in liver damage. And some people genetically they can get problems when they're born from the family lineage. Then the good part of this whole organ is that in an organ where they regenerate. So most times we do test that we don't pick something up early. Say this one like an early liver disease, then doctor talk to you and then you modify some of their lifestyle changes and they progress. So the rest of the other side of the organ they heal up the other side of the organ. Now organ where they regenerate, they grow back. Not so like if they remove one totally, it will grow new one. But if let's say half of money for modify some of the lifestyle things things already take, and then with the medicines the way we go, way doctor go mark for you, then with time the person will get better.
The program now Well Body Talk with the country from 98.1 FM. And if you just join me today, we talk to a lab technician from Maristop's Salon. They look at different lab tests them and some of the advantages for do tests. Let me look at the process. You don't explain the process they go through for do the lab tests. Most time when you talk about some of them tests here, people will think say whether we not get the expertise or we not get the machines or the equipment available. When it comes to Maristopes, what are the situation? You take this, you do them for una do them by yourself or una need support from other hospitals?
No, we do all them tests here by ourselves. Fully, how they call them?
Una get the machineries?
Capable. Yes, now machine we get now they do. Yes, we get the machines them. We do all the tests them, and we make sure say the tests them very very accurate, because we fight hard for maintain the highest standard of practice and quality.
When you call Maristopes, listeners or viewers, they relate Maristopes to family planning. But how Maristopes now they talk about lab tests about for kidney, how related then the family planning and reproduction?
So just for draw your attention slightly away from this one, the liver, as we don't start for talk on already, now a very vital organ. We get for do it so many things, and they affect the liver. Like the one of the one we mentioned, maybe alcohol. Then we can get viral infections the way they also attack the liver, and most of they reside inside the liver. Now they replicate, now they multiply and then spread now the rest of the body. One of these ones now hepatitis. So as we all know, and as salon people know, most times everybody when they talk about hepatitis, everybody they remember this liver and stuff. FT, we do hormonal tests them, we do so many other tests them. So for in this case, like I mentioned, let's say somebody get hepatitis, you get for do with the liver, and I test the way we do. We do LFT, we do the hepatitis screening test, we even vaccinate. So there's a lot we do. Now it stops.
Okay. Program now Well Body Talk. We can look at the other tests them, but we go end up plenty people interested in the program now Well Body Talk. We come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. This program they come to you every Thursday from 5 to 6 o'clock. May they bring you this edition, Musa Kamarana Minim, and my studio guest na Victor King, in a lab technician from Maristop's Salon. As I mentioned, the program na Well Body Talk, they come to you from 98.1 FM. They go for short break. We continue for engage with the studio guest.
No one like you, hey, my bedroom. No one knows tomorrow. Never look down on anyone. Just be there for one another. 'Cause today is me, tomorrow might be you. No condition.
The condition is permanent. yeah.
Cause no condition,
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
cause no condition,
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
cause no condition.
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
This is J-Bank's music.
Laughing at someone's situation, not knowing we are all God's creation. But one thing I want them to know, yeah, 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 no condition is permanent. You never know if someday you will find yourself in that same situation. In this life, you've seen today, tomorrow is the promise. In a twinkle of an eye, your story might change. Be you black or white, no matter your personality. Be you rich or poor, your story might change. Cause no condition,
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
cause no condition,
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
cause no condition,
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
cause no condition.
The condition is permanent. Yeah.
Shout out to you, white priest. Why you came man of the moment? I salute you.
The program Well Body Talk, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy. Me they bring you this edition. Musa Kamara Milim and my studio guest na Victor Akin from Mary Stopes Salon. Let me look at before car to the urine test. Make look at the sugar test we wanna they do. What about it? What's in there about?
So, as you rightly said, na sugar test, but we medically we call am glucose
Okay.
test. So this one they check how much sugar dey na the body. The body not forget high level of free sugar,
Okay.
because once it gets, then there's a problem. So high sugar means the body not they make use of one component what they call insulin properly. You need to use am well. So if the body not they make use of the insulin well, then na problem, and that problem there we can term am as diabetes. So
Okay.
yeah,
Go ahead, go.
so we dey do 3 set of tests. So we dey do one wey they call the fasting blood sugar, or FBS. We can get the random blood sugar, and then sometimes we can do what they call HbA1c test for we clients them. So the fasting blood sugar na the one we go tell the patient say, if you want can do this one, you know, for it from for the past 8 to 10 hours at least. So we come, we will collect the sample, we do the test, then you can go on and eat and do your normal stuffs. Then the random, you can like wait in a studio, so you can left here now, go now my stops, and then we can collect the blood again and still do the test and give results. The difference between the two is, one of the common differences, they all two get different ranges. So if you mix the all two up, then you go get wrong reading for the all two, because when somebody not eat for the past 8 to 10 hours, the glucose level they expect them for the very low, because glucose they depreciate between 4 to 6 hours. Yeah, so if somebody not eats between that period of time, like you don't stay away from food for that period way up, then it give you an insight, say this not for be this way, it's not normal. So then if somebody we can do random test for himself get in your range way different from that one day. So based on that day, himself we dey use in your reference range for preparing results, and then the doctor will tell her exactly how well in body they do when it comes to tolerating sugar or glucose.
When you talk about sugary food, biscuits, when they lead to that sugar.
So yeah, well done, a layman understanding.
Yeah.
Say
So left for eat boku sugar,
yes,
not good for.
whenever we eat sugar. So as I define them, now where the body need to do well with sugar in relation to one component like I say what we call insulin. You need to use the insulin properly, because when you eat, and for just clarify that message, it's no. The answer na no, because you dey eat so many other food that we get sugar where you might not even know say they get sugar possibly, like yes, the rest way itself get sugar, and of course you get like heavy amount of carbohydrate inside. So that one day self, once you eat sugar or drink tea, you drink juice or tea where you get beaucoup sugar, means na that they make you drink sugar or not. So the rice can be one. We get so many other ways and where people they take food where get glucose in them. So then are the ways and the way people they intake sugar.
What for be the sugar level of individual for make you say this is okay or this don't pass mark?
So we get a reference range where
The program now Well Body Tok, the country from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and you dey listen to Victor King from Maristop's Salon. If they talk before come inside.
yeah. So we take the glucose level from 4 to 6. Now and then we can most times measure, but most times we all work in the lab now for do this test and then note sugar level, then we report them. So the doctor now they tell you based on the scenario. Now make most times when clients come, every client will go to we assign them to a specific clinician. So when we assign them to a clinician, the clinician and they know the problem. Then they now too they discuss. Well, are they maybe are they get numbness, maybe are they get blood vision and other things. You now go tell you say, okay, go do glucose test or sugar test. Once you can do, we did not wait till the machine tell we send them back to the doctor. Now we need to just done test and give clients result. This normal, this abnormal. So now we facility me not day in that position for tell you that one day. Yeah. Okay. So I do the test, send the result to the clinician, they go discuss with the clinician.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now look at the urine test. What's in there about?
So the urine test, just like the complete blood count, now a very, very important test. And people when they visit my stores, we client them. If you go my stores, most times it is highly possible and likely, except if you go for, let's say, a specific case where maybe you already don't